guess what? This is the next one. And we are going to home. And this is as fast as she can go. She can't go any faster. Because this wheelbarrow can only hold 380 kilograms. And we're at 379.9. So she just cannot do anything else. And we have a long way to go at this slow pace. I am tempted to dump something. Oh, and she's out of food. She's out of food and water and stuff. We gotta, you know what, while we're here, good Lord. It just never ends. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, dear God. They spawn in right around you. That's the problem. You don't hear them, and then you get to doing something, and they just spawn right in. It's like, come on, man. Spawn them in before I get there. Okay? So I don't have to constantly stop what I'm doing after I've checked already and been listening. It really makes me mad. I don't like the way they make the game. I don't like it. Okay, we're going to do some meat. Fuck up the mechanics on purpose so that you can't fucking do something normal. They literally program it to do that for you. It's designed to fuck you. I hate this. It wasn't like this in 9.6. And since 1.0, they decided they wanted to fuck up everything so you can't do anything. They literally design it to foul you up in an emergency. That's literally the way they do it. They pause. You get locked. It doesn't respond. They literally fuck up everything between the mouse, keyboard, and the game on purpose to screw you in an emergency. shit design. And that's a shit design. They do it on purpose. It wasn't like that in 9.6. They nerfed it on purpose. Fucking stupid. They make these puppets jump at unpredictable times. There's nothing there, and it just jumps and shoots sideways. They launch the thing on you before the animation even starts to run. It launches on you. It moves like incredible for the first. It's not right. Fix it. Quit screwing your frickin' player base with unnecessary crap. If you're going to make the game harder, make it harder, but don't do that. You're going to send players away that don't need to be sent away. If you're going to do shit like that, make it configurable. Give them a switch. Give us an option. Fuck up the mechanics in an emergency on purpose or not. Give us a checkbox. So some of us don't have to live with that kind of crap. I think it's what happens when you get a bunch of young guys to design a game and they don't. The player base on this game is in your 40s, 30s, and 40s. There's a lot of older people playing this game. Why do you have to do that? You don't have to do that. Stop doing that kind of crap. Okay, it wasn't like that in the previous version. We all learned how to play on the previous version, and now everything is all jacked up, especially in an emergency. It really makes me mad. It's not okay. This is not how you design something that we paid for to play. I don't know what shit idea that was to do that. And then back to the long trek across the frickin' Namib Desert. Not gonna be enough. You're gonna have food problems. What is that up there? There's that horse. Another one. So the horse got away? I would kill it, but I'm not going to kill it. It's too much meat anyway, and I don't have any place to put it, and I already have a chicken and a goat. So we're going to let that horse live. Yeah, a horse can live. But it's good animals are spawning in here. We'll have meat. I was worried about that. I hadn't seen any. Huh. The keys are fucked up too. Because you're not running. Alright. Now to get where I need to go, I don't need to climb that big old hill. I want to get to the lake. Horse making a lot of noise looking at me. Alright, the horse is fine. He's gonna be alright. And I'm already tired. Come on, let go. Relax. And then eat. How much of my clothes got destroyed because of that? And the idea that the fire jacket is so much more like the durability, it doesn't lose space. Even though your quality's going down compared to the other jacket, it seems wrong. I'm just going through these sewing kits like crazy. We'll call that good for now. He's just hanging out there. I wouldn't mind killing him just for the fun of it, but resources are thin right now. And it's going to be nighttime soon, and I want to get a base down. I'd like to get at least a workbench done before too long. Sorry to get so angry, but I do... No one's going to watch this. No one's ever going to know. But it needs to be part of the conversation. This is a stupid design. Listen, to make the game harder, why don't you make things that in real life are harder? In this game, there's so many things that you can do that are easy that in real life are far harder than that. Then they take stuff that's in real life perfectly simple to do, and they make it so that you have to interrupt your intuition to self-correct on the fly, which is great when you're 20. That's fantastic. Do it when you're 60. Make it harder to do things that in real life are harder, right? Balance it better. You don't have to screw us as we're being beaten to death because shit doesn't work. I don't mind the stun lock. I'm not talking about stun lock. I'm talking about the animation stops a quarter of a second before you can actually pull the next weapon. So it looks like you're ready to pull the next weapon. You can't because the animation stopped, but the timer didn't. You can't pull the next weapon until you have to wait longer, right? Make it work in a normal way. Make things that are harder in real life harder. Make things that are normal in real life, make those comparable. One of the things about this game that's good is the vehicles. And the vehicles are good because they feel more like a vehicle ought to feel. When you're fishing, you can tell effort has been made to take this interface, this limited interface, which is a it's not virtual reality or anything like that. It's a mouse and a keyboard, and to give life to these entities in the game that feel real. You get on the bike, it has sort of a bicycle feel to it. They've done a great job of interpreting, simulating something with the limited interface that they have. And certain things, it's no doubt that whoever programmed it is very skilled. If I'm rest. Oh, okay, so she doesn't have anything left. Yeah, if you get to like negative, where is it, negative 60, then you'll pass out. So, they've done, but for example, in the car, on a bicycle, you go faster by rolling the mouse wheel. In the car, it's all or nothing. If you push the button, the accelerator's down. If you let go, it's off. So it's on and off. You have to regulate that. But despite that, when the car's heavy, you can feel it. When you're driving a Rager, you can feel it's a bigger, heavier car, and it feels the way a bigger, heavier car would feel. When you're in the WW, you can feel it's a smaller, tighter car. You can feel that. They've done a great job of translating that. There's no doubt in my mind that these details are on purpose. They screw you there on purpose because some dumbass in his 20s probably thought it was a good idea like that. They deliberately try to make it so that you end up sitting in the fucking thing when you don't want to. They think it's funny. That's why they put a needle in a haystack. They think it's funny, right? That's why when you poop, you smell your hand afterwards, because they think it's funny. I don't actually think that's funny. I don't know if you've watched the they had a showdown between the content creators, Lithias, Mr. Game Hunter, Miss Impossible, Ray Kit, God, all these teams formed up. I can't remember everybody's name, but they did it on Twitch. They deleted them, so you can't find them on Twitch anymore, but they were there, and I imagine you might be able to find them. Maybe they're on their website or something. But it's the final showdown, and these squads just match up, and somebody wins $5,000. And you see the programmers running this showdown. You see them organizing it and coordinating it and stuff like that, and announcing. They call it as they're, as the event is unfolding, like Joe Rogan for the UFC. They're sitting there announcing the action, and the beginning of every game. I forget the guy's name. He's one of the developers. He says, and he's rocking this, and he's rocking, and he just, every time instead of saying, some variation about what guns or what equipment the guy has, everything is he's rocking this, he's rocking that, and he's stuck there. He can't free himself from that. And they also, just announce to the world that I'm an alcoholic, and you can't, even if you're kidding, which I don't think they were. I think that they were at least partially serious. You know, that's not professional. Okay. That's not a good. So it gives you enough pause to question the judgment that is being exercised when they make these decisions. And in the case of these mechanics of the animation, switching weapons, doing things, they have made it worse in 1.0. It is noticeably worse. And that's their surrogate for trying to make it more difficult. We wanted to make it more difficult. The bows. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Like that. You walk right by these things at 75 meters away. Look at them. They're all ready. Why are they all ready? When this happens, you're going to get a swarm. See how they're all alert? This is not good. Why are they all alerted like that? Now I'm screwed. I have to pick these suckers off from far away, and it's like the sentries. When the sentries get the yellow lights, they don't stop and say, prisoner, assume an unthreat. They just go straight blasting you, and they can blast you from farther and farther and farther away. These guys spawned in. Look at that. He caught me from that far away. They never see that far away. He caught me from this far away. And now I got to deal with this. This guy's got eagle eyes from a mile away now. But any other time, you walk right up to him and tap him on the shoulder before he sees you. So they're in alert mode. All right, looks like they've de-alerted. You see that? It looks like she's de-alerted. How much do I have? I have them. All right, I'm going to try and get that. Got her. Come here. Like that kind of shit right there. I don't mind that as much as some of the other things that they added. That was all added in 1.0. All right, let's get up here and make sure we don't have any more frickin' surprises. What was that? Was it like a chicken and a whole bunch of... You hear it? What happened? Everybody's over there. Why? No, it's just one. All right, let's get this guy done. There is a chicken. And a 50 to the head won't get him. All right, the chicken, believe it or not, I believe, spawned in that building. This was happening before, too. Oh, yeah, here we are. One of these. And then we got this guy. Do you hear it? I think... Oh, another one. Oh, no. It's out here. Where is that chicken? I hear it. It's over here. Now with these, you got to be real quiet. I think it's over there. Did he run? Yes. We'll get him now. Get my arrow. He turned a little. There he goes. Running like the wind. Got him. Alright. Let's pluck that guy. I want the feathers. The sooner I can make decent arrows, the better. I think I might have enough for, not quite 2 stacks, I don't think. Those are poisonous. Alright, let's go back and get my stupid wheelbarrow. And I have to run through all this. Where is it? There it is. Still too heavy, huh? That makes sense. How about a feather? All right. We'll try this now. I gotta get to the marsh. This thing is so heavy too. The thing is, if I'm not able to unpack what they did that I'm complaining about. But every single time I get in that situation, I can feel that here we go again, it's not working. And I'm not in a position to stop and analyze exactly what it is. It's something to do with a delay on the controls. It's not responding in an intuitive way. It's not responding the way you expect. And it's a death sentence. You know, why traumatize the player base? Either explain it, what is going on, what is it that's going on, or do it in a way that makes sense. All right, we could build on that little, what is it, atoll? Right there? Or we could go around a little further. There's an island out there. A couple of them. They're kind of small, though. We could bridge the gap with... I think I'm going to go for the marshland, and I'm just going to build above it. I had a base here before. I built there. It was on the map before 1.0, so they changed everything. With the foliage, they even changed the topography. It's not... The hills aren't the same, right? Rocks aren't in the same spot. Branches aren't in the same spot. It's all different now. It's basically the same, but in up close, it's not. All right, she's going to pass out because she's got no more stamina left. And it's going to be nighttime before I get started. There won't be a place for the garden because they're going to have changed the topography. I won't be able to find a spot for the damn farm. Anyhow, I wanted this character to just one life. I wanted to get all the way there with one life, and I've blown that, and I'm very upset about it. I don't have a chainsaw, so cutting up trees and stuff is I gotta do twice as many. And I'm gonna be going through water, so I'm gonna get trench foot. I should have grabbed one pair of the rubber boots That's what I should have done. I don't even have a vehicle, for God's sakes. Even a bicycle would have been nice. That is one reason I might have gone to the gas station, was to see if I couldn't get a bicycle. I want to see the waterfall. Look, the water's not... Is it? It's behind that tree. Now, out here, I'm not worried too much about zombies or puppets. Oh, look, a mushroom growing right in the water. That's brilliant, because that happens all the time, right? Mushrooms grow just inside the water line, for sure. Yeah. I'm upset. I wanted one life. That's what I wanted, and now I don't have it. Twice dead. A bicycle would have been nice. Should have gone to that gas station for it. But actually, with the new encumbrance system, if you're heavy, trying to ride a bike, good luck. Now, you can fish here pretty good. A lot of fishing. It's a great way to get meat and vitamin D. And they do have a lot of mushrooms, too, so that's not going to be a problem. Getting a car in and out is not so easy. Okay, she's going to pass out again. That's the reasons. All right, let's just stop here. Let go. Lay down. Come on, lay down. Maybe they should set up a sliding bar for your age, and it allows you to select the age so that certain things don't foul you up because you're not freaking 20 anymore. It's a revolutionary idea. Nobody's done it before. Why not try it? I wonder if it would be best just to build on this marsh in between all the trees, because up here, this is where I built it before, right here, is a bit difficult. Okay, this topography doesn't look like it's changed much. This looks about like it did. I had my farm right here. What is this? Those are poisonous. But maybe it would be better to build here, because it doesn't get very deep. Let's see this. We need to investigate some stuff here. Let's see how deep this gets. Yeah, how about that? What if we built in here, taking up all this, right? Or because right here there's a drop off, and you don't want to do that. She doesn't have any underwear on? Doesn't have any underwear on. I never found any. All right. Where's my clothes? Give me my clothes. All right. I'm gonna pause. I have to use the facilities. On my computer, I run windowed, and if you put up the map, it allows you to slide the mouse off the screen. So I'm gonna pause it here, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I had a chance to think a little more. I think maybe what might be happening is when I have the bow up and I try to punch, you see how it does it right when I like click, click. But if you draw it and then, yeah, I think that's what it is. I think I'm drawing and then I'm trying to punch and it can't. You have to let go and then let's see how long after a shot. You can do it, but I don't know. There's something going on there. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you I don't like it. All right. Here we are, all the way up here. All right. So we're going to, first thing we're going to do is we're going to make another chest. Okay. So we just need it. All right. So we're going to say crafting. Base building. How many of these do you suppose we can make? I don't think we have the metal. I don't believe we have the metal. We don't have enough metal to make. I didn't think of that. Oh, I did for the flag. Let's do the flag first. Flag first. Where are we going to put the flag? Where are you going to put the flag? That's a very good question. I originally wanted to make a bridge over there, but you could do this. What about this? I don't know if it would work. You might be a little too high. They don't let you make layered. They don't let you make layered. Is this? How deep is that? It's probably too deep. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, you gotta put a flag down before you can tell, huh? I think, yeah. I think we're stuck making 2 flags. One for now, and another after you figure out what you want everything to look like. Because where do I put the flag? I could put it here. I could put it there. I don't know if I want... Will it go far enough? I would rather the flag were at least try to be... well, not crooked. We could put it there. If we put it there, we get a lot of land there, huh? Oh, no. No, that's not good. We don't have to do that. We can just do that. What if we put it here? It'll be crooked. I don't like it crooked. I think we're stuck putting it crooked. Unless we want to go up here. I like it straight. I don't like it crooked. Give me just one little spot. A rock. Something. Oh, here we are. I could do that. Nope, that's crooked. And the clipping brush is not good. Can I have a rock? Can I please have a rock? Is there a spot in here? It looks like there. What about there would work? What's the problem? Oh, it won't let you do it like that, but it might. It might. I might be able to sneak one off here. How's that? No. That's good. Now what does that look like? That's better. And I can still build a bridge, maybe. Just barely. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if that would work. We would probably need it to be further over here, and there isn't the opportunity to do that. Maybe we could get the flag expansion. Otherwise, we're stuck driving around. You want to go that way, and like everything's over there, and then you have to go all the way to here to get to there, or all the way around like that. If we could get it just a little bit higher, we could do it just a little bit more, maybe. Can I try this already? I think we're stuck putting the flag up here. If we want to get across, I think we're stuck doing that. I don't see any other way. If you want to be able to get across, you have to put it someplace like this. What the hell? What do I have to do? Give me a spot. Would you, man? Just give me a spot. That looks good. There. So I could get across, and then how far could I build? No. No. Not even close. Not even close. You have to do it here. I wish that they would let you rotate it so that the square changes, you know? Because at this point, I'm getting real close to, I mean, that's it, right? I'm not going to be able, it's going to have to be a sideways, crooked, fucked up flag. Because to get what I want, I can't do that. It won't give me the controls. That's probably as good as I'm going to be able to do. It's leaning. There. And I just have enough to do that. And I might have enough to do this. Let's take a look. We're going to have to. I can build here. All right, we'll start with this. Now, where's my pants? There they are. Where are they? All right. That's what we'll do. And let's just go ahead and see how deep it is here. I wonder if we're in trouble. Yeah, base building. Now we need this. Oh, I'm not going to be able to until, right? I'm not going to be able to. I wonder if it might not even be doable. I'm doing all this and I can't do it because I don't have the flag done yet. All right, so for the flag, we need, we're going to need 9 pieces of metal. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh, don't you dare. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, come on, man. I counted out 10. Why? Okay, 9. Let's see. That will do it. Oh, I still need 10. Are you kidding me? Come on. Wait. I need to. That can't be there. Let's try. No, won't let me. Alright, one more piece. I thought I had brought 10. Ooh, I'm afraid we're screwed. There isn't. I gotta run back to scrap. At night. When I'm already pissed off. Ah, alright. Okay, yep, that's what it is. Let's go get the Rex. Let's do the Rex. Now let's see if it does this right or not. Cut into Rex. Yep, does this right. Should be able to make it. Got it. Now we're gonna go ahead and make a rope out of that. Alright, got a piece of rope. That's gonna help out. One more base building. I'm gonna throw this back in so that we can pull it out smarter. There we go. And then I think we'll just like that, right? And we don't need that with this. So now what's the next thing it needs? It needs probably bolts, 2, and tools. Okay, I have that. No. Bolts. Give me a couple bolts. There we go. And then what was the other thing? Tools? Right, I know I got tools somewhere. Did I put the tools here? No, I put them in here. No, I got tools. There's tools. We'll try these. Alright, so now all you have to do. Did you see that? She wouldn't run either. Like, when you're encumbered, the first few steps you have to walk. It makes you walk. And then you keep rolling, and like, they literally put it there to stress you out and make your life uncomfortable. It doesn't really serve the game. Like, how does that help the game? It doesn't. It's just there to add complexity. Occam's razor. It's there to violate Occam's razor, which was originally meant for math. It wasn't meant as a philosophical, the simplest answer is usually correct. That's not actually what it says. It was in Latin, and what it said was don't add complexity when you don't need it. It was designed to help solve math problems, not life philosophy. It got adapted for that. All right, so now I can do nothing because I need one piece of metal. Like, this is what the game is all about, is to try to frustrate you. Life is frustrating enough. You don't need to deliberately make it worse. It does not serve the game. It doesn't. It doesn't serve the company. It doesn't serve the future. It doesn't serve anything. It is wasted. In effect, it is wasted. All right, we can fill this up now. Can I finally put this damn thing away? Yes, thank you. Stew. God, I wish we could, I don't know. I think, let's get some of these big things out. Let's do that. That'll help. Yeah. Now I need to go run. Try to find one piece of metal. I'm gonna get as many as I can. That's what you need. I wish I would have just tucked one more away. Just one more, but I didn't. It's probably here. I'm just not seeing it. No, I don't see it. I can't see it. I gotta go get it. Alright, how's our health doing? Alright, so we're gonna have a lot of water. We need some carbs. Let's go ahead and eat these. We'll do it like this. So all I have to do is just press 8. The sun will be down before I get back. Okay, let's see. What do we not need to take with us? This. We do not need to take this with us. What else do we not need? These. We can throw these in here. Hey, I'm going to take that. Alright. Okay. So now we just put this back in. What's in the way? Weight is in the way. Okay. If I remember correctly, we have a generator in here somewhere there. Okay? How about that? Thank you. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fill up the water bottle. Oh, I don't need this anymore. I've got this. Why am I taking this? It's stupid. Hey, dummy. No, we have this. We're fine. All right, we're gonna go. Let's make sure we're not leaving stuff out that'll despawn. I can't do this either. I need 10. Let's see those tools again. Where are they? Are they in here? They're not in here. No, these will do. All right, we'll do that, and then put that back. And then do we have? I hope we have. Where is the lead? I know we have it. I just don't know where. Lead. And I'm gonna need more tools anyway because I need arrows. All right, let's fill this up with everything we have. Nails. Next. Nails. All right, there's nails. That's 6. I need one more. I know they're in here somewhere. Oh, it's this one. Give me one more nails. There they are. All right, we're gonna have enough nails. So now all we need is 10 pieces of scrap for that. And then we need one here, and then we're gonna need a bunch for the workbench, which that's the first thing I want. Is how did you get here? So they never used to spawn in here like that. Like right where you are near my flag, which is, I think that's not cool. I don't know. Maybe part of my problem is that I am upset because it changed. Part of it is probably me just not liking that it changed. I got used to something else, and now that's gone, and I'm frustrated because I died. Something changed. I'm not even gonna pull these. Tell you what I think we're gonna do instead. We're gonna search this boathouse, and then we're gonna end the episode on the crapper. Oh look, she got some underwear though. Oh nice. Because people always leave their underwear in outhouses. I don't know if you know that. Oh yes. I forgot about that. What else did I forget about? Yeah. We're getting close to being able to fish. What else did I forget about? No, we have stuff in here. It's radiated. This stuff's all radiated. This will help. That will help. Don't forget that that's there. Because when you need a blunt instrument, look at this. There's my one, right? This is it. I can make the flag now. I'm going to go make that flag. Let me run up here and see what's inside the Leica. And then I will at least have the flag. I won't have a chest, but I'll have the flag. There used to be, in addition to a spawn point, they had a broken down car up here too. No. Close. Thank you. Tools. Helpful. Zombie skin. I don't need any of this. Maybe that. I don't think so. Alright. So. I think I have enough soap now to... They should give you a car. A broken down car here. They don't. Can I just have a good backpack? Can I just please have a good backpack? How about that? That's money. And that's it. That's all we get. Okay. And we're over encumbered already. Alright, so this was a big old nut and burger, right? Not even hay anymore. I did get metal, though. Wish there's something in this, too, huh? Anything? Oh, candle. Why not? It's going to be dark soon. We'll be able to see with a candle. Alright, we'll make the flag. And then we'll call it the end of the stream. And I'm going to name this one something about epic rant. Because I am frustrated. I am truly frustrated. And, yeah, died again. Man. Well, it'll be a future series where we create a character who gets all the way to a vehicle before frickin' dies. It's not even that hard settings. It's the 3x puppets. It feels like there's more. A lot of people like that. I don't know. It's too many. I mean, I'm not going to change it. I don't want to go down. But it used to be 3x puppets, and you still wanted it to be a little bit more. And now it's 3x puppets, and I think it's just a little too much. Because you spend too much time, right, weeding them all out. They're everywhere. You really have to dedicate a pretty big chunk of time. If you're streaming, you have to dedicate a large amount of time to just weeding out puppets. And I'm not sure that's good. I'm not sure that's a really good strategy. I don't know. We'll figure it out some other time. How about that? All right, so now we have it. Bang. That turns green because it's in the flag zone now. And we only need, oh look, 9 more. But, do you know what we do have? Do you want to know what we do have? we do have a generator. We do have that, and we have one of those. Did I bring a pot? I thought I brought a pot. I think we have 2 pans. We do have 2 pans. I could have sworn I got a pot. I didn't. I didn't tuck away a pot because they're too big. That's okay. You don't need a pot right away. And there we are. This goes in there. There's no rhyme or reason to what we're doing yet. We did get some good fishing line. The thin stuff's no good. Medium's all right. Got some nails to replace the ones we lost. Got that. That's not enough to do anything with. That's might as well just turn that into a sewing kit. It's thin. It doesn't really. It's a problem when it's too thin. It breaks. Okay, so this is going to be quest stuff. I do have that. All right. So we have. Let's see if I can make this work. Come on, stop. I want the pot and the pan. It won't, because this isn't seated properly. There we go. Now it can. Okay, now we could cook. We could cook if we turn that on. And I'm just gonna like that. Okay, so I'm gonna call this it. Okay, that's it. We're just gonna take this stupid thing off our head so we can see. And that's it. That's what we're gonna call that. And that's the stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Sorry for the rant, but not sorry. And I hope to see you in the next one.